Hello Internet, this Cat Tiger here yet again, and I am making another Timecrest Let's Play video from voiceover point of view. So, last time we left Ash, the scary black hooded guy had reappeared, and we are now with the choice of where do we run to? Do we run to the library or the gardens to meet Riley? And
Ash is waiting.
right now I'm thinking the closest place will be the smartest place.
Run to Riley, one of two responses. Button. Ash is waiting. A palish blue dust. Run to Riley, one of two responses. Button.
However, I don't know, this kid seems to have a thing going for Riley, so maybe, yeah, I don't know, she could help us. Or that dude would probably kill her too. I don't know.
Ash is waiting. A palish blue dust circles in the screen.
I reckon...
Oh no. Ellipse. Ash is waiting. A palish blue. Run to Riley, one of two responses. Run to the Grand Library, two of two responses.
Let's go to the library, I reckon. I'm gonna go library. Here we go.
Run to the Grand Library, two of two messages. Heading. Image. Run to the Grand Library. Dimmed. Since I can't make up my mind, I'm going to listen to your plan. The Grand Library is huge and filled with mages. I'm sure I can... Descriptive help.
Oops.
The Grand Library is huge and filled with mages. I'm sure I can find protection there. I'll talk to you when I get to the library. If you don't hear from me, ellipsis. Well, let's hope that doesn't happen. Ash is running. 4 minutes, 57 seconds. A palish blue dust circles in the screen, awaiting a message from the other world. Skip timer for 3-time crystals.
What have we got?
Ash is running. 4 minutes, 46
4
seconds.
minutes, 36 seconds. So I'm gonna pause this here and practice my editing. See you in a minute. Or 4. And welcome back. So we are about, last I checked, about 15 seconds out from
Ash is running. 13 seconds.
the timer.
A palish blue dust circles in the screen, awaiting a message from the other world.
So I'm hoping I made the right choice here, running to the library. Maybe we can throw books at him or something. We shall see.
Messages.
Here we go.
Image. Run to the Grand Library. Messages. Run to the Grand Library. Dimmed. Button. Since I can't make up my mind, I'm going to listen. The Grand
I don't
Library
know why
is
it
huge and
jumps
filled with
me every
mages.
time there's a
I'm
new
sure I can find
thing
protection
comes
there.
through when I have to scroll
I'll
through
talk to
my
you when I get
previous
to the
stuff.
library. If you
I don't know if
hear
it's a
from me,
bug or
ellipsis.
deliberate.
Well, let's hope that doesn't happen.
Sometimes it's useful
Just a
to
message. Ash is running.
if I've come back from a break,
I made it
but
inside the Grand Library. No hooded guy disintegrating anything.
yeah.
I made it inside the Grand Library. System message. Ash is running.
Here we go.
I
Found
made
the
it
right
inside
place.
the Grand Library and the coast seems clear. No hooded guy disintegrating anything inside. With what you told me earlier and the appearance of this hooded man, my heart is pounding. Okay, ellipsis. Maybe running full speed here also has something to do with it. I'm soaking in the familiar sights of the Grand Library. It's calming me down. It's crowded here, but there's a quiet, focused atmosphere. The Timecrest Grand Library is one of the largest libraries in all of Valencia with tens of thousands of tomes and scrolls. The one downside of having so many tomes to choose from is that they are stored on gigantic shelves 10 times my height. I've had the experience of climbing up one of these ladders to reach the top of a shelf, ellipsis, and almost falling off the ladder.
Clumsy.
If only they had a more convenient system for retrieving tomes on the top shelf, ellipsis. Not only am I well versed in the breadth of knowledge, I'm the best water mage around.
Okay, this is interesting.
Wow, someone is talking awfully loud. A young, blonde mage making pretentious statements is scratching his head and looking around at the attention he just drew. The librarian at the front desk is shooting the blonde mage a stern glance. He is standing with another mage who is back towards me and is currently browsing a tall shelf filled with tomes. The blonde mage put his hands on his hips and said, "Spots on my team are sure to fill up fast, but I'm giving you first dibs since I admire your skill and I believe that great minds think alike. I'll be awaiting your favorable reply in Block M." He then proceeded to walk to the front desk with a towering stack of tomes in his arms, before walking out of the library.
Somebody's pretty confident in themselves.
The mage who was browsing the shelf is now tilting his head upwards. Uh-oh. Ellipsis. I think he may be looking for a tome on the top shelf. I wish him luck. Ellipsis. The mage raised his hand and said, "Graditos." Double quote. A tome from high up in the shelf came downwards and landed in the mage's hands.
Cool.
The mage flipped through the tome before he shook his head and said, Levitas. Double quote. The tome then flew back up to its space on the shelf. Okay.
What's that, like
ellipsis.
Axio?
So I guess maybe this gigantic shelf system is only inconvenient for me.
Nice.
And it seems like the mage has control over spells of 2 different elements already. I don't even have one. I would love a fire spell of some sort, but being able to make things float with Levitas or pulling things to me with Gravitas all seems so cool too. If I had to pick one, ellipsis. Oh, I don't know. Ellipsis. Ash is waiting. A palish blue dust circles the screen. I wish you knew Levitas 1 of 2 responses. Button.
Oh, okay. So we get to
I wish you knew Gravitas 2 of 2
pick.
responses.
This must be our first
Button.
spell that we can learn. Or influence to learn, I don't know. Let's
I wish you
see.
knew Levitas 1 of 2 responses. Button. I wish you knew Gravitas 2 of 2 responses. Button.
Gravitas or Levy? Levy, where does the spell? Okay, I wish you knew. Okay, that's Gravitas.
Descriptive help. Button. I wish you knew Levitas 1 of 2 responses. Button.
Because I'm a Harry Potter fan, that Levitas kind of reminds me of Leviosa, so let's do that.
I wish you knew Levitas 1 of messages. Heading. Image. I wish you knew Levitas. Dimmed. You do. Based on what I saw, I believe Levitas is a wind-based spell. Give me a moment. Ellipsis. I need to do something. Ash is busy. 20 seconds. A palish blue dust circles the
I'd say
screen.
he's trying to
awaiting
learn
a
a
message from the
spell.
other world. Give me a moment. Ash is busy. 12 seconds. A
12
palish blue
seconds,
dust
we'll just
circles
wait.
the screen. Awaiting a message from the other world. Messages. Heading. I wish you knew Levitas. Dimmed. You do. Based on what I saw.
See, it's bounced me
give
back
me a
up
moment.
again, but
Ellipsis. System message. Ash. Okay. I'm done. I wonder who that hooded guy is. Was he really after me? He asked me if I turned back time. Only Master Kronos knows any sort of time magic. It was so strange for the hooded man to ask me that question. Ash is waiting. A palish blue dust circles the screen. Care to tell me what you were doing earlier? 1 of 2 responses. I turned back time. 2 of 2 responses. Button.
yeah, we did, didn't we?
Care to tell me what you were doing earlier? 1 of 2 responses. Button. I turned back time. 2 of 2 responses. I turned back time.
We
2
did it.
Messages. Heading.
We turned back
Image.
time.
I turned back time. Dimmed. Button. What? You have that kind of power.
Oh, it didn't do it that time. That's kind of weird. Oh well.
But it must be true.
It's
All
not
those
really
things you told me when we first met.
a nuisance glitch, just a bit,
The first time we spoke wasn't really the first
It's not
time
a
you
big
spoke
deal.
to me. Huh. But it must be. The first time we spoke wasn't really the first time you spoke to me. Huh. I'm moving to a more secluded area of the library. It's getting hard to keep my voice down. You have power over time like Master Crow knows. Ellipsis. That. Ellipsis.
hey, what was that? That. 4
Is
ellipses.
ellipsis. So cool. Ash is waiting. A palish blue dust. I'm not that special. 1 of 2 responses. I'm even more powerful than Crow knows. 2 of 2 responses. Button.
That might be an amusing one to pick.
I'm not that special. 1 of 2 responses. Button.
Should we go the humble route or the
I'm even more powerful
I
than
am
Crow
awesome
knows.
route?
2 of 2 responses. Button. Descriptive help. I'm even more powerful than Crow knows. 2 of 2 responses. Button. I'm not that special. 1 of 2 responses. Button.
What the hell?
I'm even more powerful. I'm even more powerful than Crow. Messages. Heading. Image. I'm even more powerful than Kronos. Dimmed. Button. Are you sure about that? Descriptive help. Button.
Are you sure about that?
Music player. Button. Descriptive help. Tell you what. Ellipsis. Descriptive help. Maybe if you're
That
giving
was
a demonstration
that
of
was
your
a
powers,
long
I can let you
wait.
know if you're more powerful based on what I've seen Master Chronos do. Ash is waiting. I can't. I'm new to this power and find that I can only randomly do it. 1 of 2 responses. Button. Sure, let me do it now. 2 of 2 responses. Button.
Yes, why not? We can fail miserably.
Sure, let me do it now. Messages. Heading. Image. Sure, let me do it now. Dimmed. Button. Cool. Okay, go. Oh boy, I can't wait. I wonder what's going to happen. Am I going to grow older or younger just suddenly? I hope it's older. Maybe the older ellipsis. I hope it's older. Maybe the older will have more spells already.
I'm not used to running my screen reader so slow, and I keep thinking that it's finished. I go to move to the
ellipsis.
next line, and it's still half talking.
So, ellipsis, are you doing it? Ash is waiting. A palish blue dust circles in the screen, awaiting your response. I can't. Ellipsis. There's no way to. Descriptive help. Button. I can't. Ellipsis. There's no way to do it. 1 of 1 responses.
Okay,
Button.
that's our only choice.
I can't. Ellipsis. Messages. Heading. Image.
We're epically disappointed him, I assume, yes?
I can't. Ellipsis. There's no way to do it. Dimmed. Button. That's interesting. Ellipsis. We're taught that magic is governed by a set of rules that may not always be clear to us, but they're there. Maybe that's why you can't activate your powers to demo them to me. I guess we're both learning about his power you have. So, ellipsis. That's why this hooded man is following me around. You turned back time, and he asked me if I turned back time. Since you're connected to me, that's why he's looking for me.
Yeah, whoops.
It's baffling to me how this hooded guy sensed your time magic. He's looking for you.
Good
worry.
luck finding me.
I will protect you. We're going to get to the bottom of all of this. We definitely need to figure out who this hooded man is, and fast. Okay, so here at the Grand Library, we have these nifty things called the Archive Oracles.
Archive Oracles.
They look like floating tomes with sparkles flying all around them. Timecrest's library is one of the few in LNCR that has these. If we ask the Oracle a question, it'll search through all the tomes and scrolls to give us an answer.
Cool.
Let me see if it can help me figure out who this hooded man is. Okay, ellipsis. I'm asking the Oracle. The pages of the Oracle are blank, but will fill up with information once it's asked a question.
Sounds kind of like one of those diary that we know about from a certain other wizard franchise.
The pages are turning. Sparkles are dancing around. Ellipsis. I think it's working.
Maybe this one's not evil.
Oh, ellipsis. It says here that the Oracle needs more specifics to identify the hooded man from the apple courtyard. I'm telling the Oracle the cloak that the hooded man was wearing is black.
I don't know how that would work. I wonder if that would be a very accurate description. Would it be kind of like saying, colour of someone's hair, that narrows it
The
down
Oracle
to?
is responding. Oh, ellipsis. It says here there are thousands upon thousands of mages registered in surrounding area with black cloaks. I'm telling the Oracle that the hooded man I saw is short and bulky. The Oracle is responding. Oh, ellipsis. It says there are 1,643 mages registered
that
with
music's
black
a
cloaks
bit
that have similar
ominous.
physique.
It's easy like Beetlejuice. Say his name and it will appear.
Ellipsis. I'm getting that I need something more specific about the hooded man if I want to identify who he is. Wait a minute. Ellipsis. A portal is opening. Ellipsis. The hooded man just stepped out.
Beetlejuice.
He actually came inside the library. I managed to dodge behind a shelf, so I don't think he's seen me yet. Ellipsis.
Yes, hide behind the bookshelf.
But this is my chance to see if I can find something more to identify him with. And I don't think he'll attack me in front of all these people. That would be crazy. Okay,
Possibly.
ellipsis. I'm going to sneak up on him.
Why did he
For
make a
something
portal?
specific
Why
to
didn't he just
identify
walk
him
through the
by.
door? I don't know. I guess they teleport everywhere.
Ash is waiting. A palish blue dust circles in the script. You need to get away 1 of 2 responses. Button. Go for it. Good luck 2 of 2 responses. Button.
Well, I suppose we need information, don't we?
You need to get away one of two responses. Button.
That would be the most wise choice, though, I suppose, but...
Go for it. Good luck, two of two responses.
No, if we can
Button.
identify this creep, then... yeah.
Go for it. Good
We'll
luck.
find out who
Messages.
he is and, like,
Heading. Image.
rat on him.
Go for it. Good luck. Dimmed. Button. Okay. Ellipsis. Let's see. Ellipsis. His face is hidden by the hood. Ellipsis.
Yeah, that's normally why people wear hoods or something, I'd imagine.
He's scratching his hood.
Oh, I just thought of the perfect reference. Black cloak, hood. Maybe he doesn't have a name, or maybe his should not be named. He could be... Yep, I love doing Harry Potter references.
Wait a minute. Ellipsis. I think I see something on his hand.
He who must not be named.
Let me get a bit closer so I can make out what it is. Ash is inching closer. 22 seconds.
Does he have a nose?
Circles in the screen. Await. Skip timer for one time.
If he
crystals.
doesn't have a nose,
Button.
we know who he is.
Descriptive help. Button. Music player. Button. Descriptive help. Button.
Waiting, waiting. Does this have a waiting
Music player.
thing? No.
Button. Descriptive help. System message. Ash is inching closer. No way. Ellipsis. That can't be a. Ellipsis. Voldorian tattoo on his hand. But it is. I recognize it. Ellipsis. Because I've seen it before on the last Voldorian, Princess Riley. Could this hooded man actually be a hooded woman? Descriptive help. Button. Music player. Button. Descriptive help. Button.
Waiting.
Did the princess actually disintegrate the apple tree? Is she out to get me? But why? Uh-oh. 3 exclamation marks.
I don't know, dude. Maybe you didn't send her
indirectly.
flowers or something.
D. Ellipsis. I mean she. Ellipsis. Whoever it is raising their hand at me.
Run, dude. Run.
One. The shelf behind me got partially disintegrated along with some of my cloak.
This guy doesn't seem to have very good aim, does he?
But I rolled to the side. Ellipsis. Now I'm running. Going to use up all the luck you wished me earlier to get out of this one. Ash is running. 9 minutes 44 seconds. A palish blue dust
Alright.
circles the screen, awaiting a message from the other world.
So I'm gonna pause this, and depending on time and how we're going, I may or may not do another choice. Okay, so I've looked at the previous footage and added up the runtime, and I've decided to call it here. So, thanks very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode of VoiceOver Point of View Let's Play Timecrest, and I will see you in the next episode. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Happy gaming. Cat Tiger out.